Segment routing using Linux. We are taking a same subnet to configure and try. This is a static segment routing. So I have taken 4 nodes R1, R2, R3 and R4. They will be running in a Docker 0, Bridge 0 interface. So this is a Linux simulation. If you are not aware about creating a Docker and virtual machines, you can see those in my channel. So now we'll start. Now we are going to create 4 Dockers. This is a Linux machine. So I have already created the Dockers. So this is the command to create the Docker. So this is the file, and the command to create is this. So I'll just show the Docker file once again. I am taking Ubuntu 22 and all the basic Linux utilities I am installing. That's it. And then if you run this command, the Docker will start. The image will be ready. Actually, these are the Docker images. This is the Srv6 image which is created. So I am going to create 4 instances of this and start running. So we will start. So this is H1, that is R1 as per the diagram. This is H2, H3, this is R. So now if you go to the host, you can see all the 4 Dockers are running. Docker PS. You see all the 4 Dockers are running. You can see the brctl command. So this shows this is the Docker 0. As per the diagram, this Docker 0 runs all ETH1. So all these uses the veth interface. If you see, these are all the veth interfaces which are connected to each other. So now we have to enable v6 also. I have a separate video to enable this. I'll just show you. This is the file. So all the IP addresses will start from FC. FC is a private IP. You can just confirm. So it is confirmed. See, this is 2. This is 3. 4. And this is 5. So now we can directly ping to this 5 from 1 because all are in the same bridge. But if you do like this, it will not send an segment routing packet. You can just confirm. This is pre-dump. This is the sending interface. Just capture any of the interface. So it sends a normal ICM without segment routing header. You can see it is normal ICMP-v6 without any of the UDP segment routing header. Sorry, it's not UDP. In IPv6 header, 2 headers will be added. That is not added here. So capture the packet. If you see echo request and reply, it has a source and destination directly. So there is no any extra header in IPv6 if you see. So this is the normal way of working with the bridge. Now we are going to convert this using a segment routing. We will see the configuration. Forwarding in all the Dockers. So this is the command to enable it. You can see it will be in proc sys net IPv6 config all and forwarding. It should be set to 1. You can configure this in all the 4 Dockers. So it is configured. The next step is in this first node, we need to reach to the last 5, this 5th node through segment routing. So what is the IP we have to add is, we have to add this. This means that This is any prefix you can give. This FC0, any prefix you can give. This via is the next hop. This next node connected R2's this IP. So this we have to give, and then we are going to give this route. So what this means is, this is the fifth route. If you see, this is the R4's IP. This is the R4's IP. We see this one. We are going to reach to that. If we want to reach to that, we have to encapsulate with IP segment 6, and mode is encaps. It will put one packet inside the other, and then what are the segment list next hops to go? This is 100, which we have just previously configured, this one, and then the next where to go we have given, and then we have to give the interface. Interface here is ETH0. So once we give this R show, so this is how we have configured. So this is to reach to the end. So previously it was working, now we are encapsulating it, and we are sending. We are encapsulating with two segments. This is the first segment, this is the second segment. So this is the configuration in the first node. So if you see, two configurations we have to add. To reach this, we have to use next hop this and this to the all the configuration. Then now we will go to R2. R2 we have to, once it goes to R2, it will have the second IP, that is 600, 6000. So that IP will add. What is this 4 is the next hop of this here, R3 side. And then what we have to add is, we have to add an end cap saying that this is the end segment. This is ETH0. So this 10 will be removed from here. IP-6 R. So these are the two commands. Then in R3 we have to give it to the IP layer. So to give it to the IP layer, this is the command. Here we get the last command, last one, that is 6006. Sorry, this one 6006. This will come in the packet. So this we have to strip it and give it to the route 6. So DT6 action. So this is what we are giving here, IP6 R. So this is the command. So now we are done with the configurations. Now we will check whether ping is working. So it is working. This time if we capture the packets, you can see, I'll show the detailed packets also, but it is actually encapsulating because the next header is also filled. So we will take all the packets, we have to capture all these packets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 interfaces we will capture, and we will check the packets. Use brctl show and to find out all the veth interfaces, and run this command tcpdump-q v-w recap. Now ping is already flowing, we can stop and run also. So now we have captured this interface, and then the same way I am putting veth2. To capture here, each time you can stop, or just this same should do. The packet we can check in the first node. So this is the request. You see, you will see through you have two IP6 header. One is the outer one, the other one is the inner one. Inner one has the actual source and the actual destination. This is the dummy which has 100 as a next hop list. You can see this here. You will have a segment routing header. The segment routing header. So number of segments left is 1. That means you have one more segment, and then this is the address list through which it has to process. The next process should be 6006. The next place, if you see, this is the second one. So you will have, sorry, not this. No, this is the second one which has 6006. Here you should have segment left is 0. The segment left is 0. So after this, whatever packet you capture, it will not have that. See, it has popped out and it has sent the normal packet. So this is how IPv6 segment routing for V6 with the same subnet. So if you have different subnet, the configuration, everything will be the same, except that instead of FEC00 you will have a subnet IP. We'll check that in the next video. Thank you.